some Polish music in front of the Hotel Bristol in Warsaw. Born in Vienna, he was a nephew of the King of Poland. He joined the Polish military and reached the rank of Major General. Because of many military victories and his support of Poland, he became a national hero. A nice kind of meadow here with flowers. And over here we've got some lots of roses. Very pretty. And a big monument to this. A lot of restaurants along here. And lots of people out and about. Main street going down here, it's closed to traffic, even though there are part of the old city wall. But people walking, people biking, quiet. What a nice downtown. As king, he moved the capital of Poland from Krakow to Warsaw. 360-degree spinner is a type of camera that rotates to capture panoramic or 360-degree images. Kind of fun. Don't know what's going on. They were just bouncing some guy up in the air. I was told that this is a custom in the celebration of a man becoming a priest.
So a part of this US Embassy, in front of it, there was the statue of Ronald Reagan. And we commemorate Ronald Reagan because of his help in the 80s during the struggle against the communism. So he was helping the Polish opposition, the solidarity with Lech Walesa to combat the communism in that times. Royal Road, this fragment, it is called Ujazdowskie Avenue. Ujazdowskie, it comes the name after the first village, which was founded by the founders also of Warsaw. So they had the first village in this area called Jazdów. On the right side, the white building is the Ministry of Justice.
So it's a royal palace back in the days of monarchy, and then the Nazis and then the Russians took it over.
Soldier. So you can make some pictures and we will continue.
It's known as the Royal Bath Park. The Germans took it over in World War II so it didn't get destroyed. It's a statue commemorating Frederick Chopin. Destroyed by the Germans, after the war, the Chopin monument was rebuilt using the original mold.
And the only original parts of the monument, they are this one from the which are made from stone, the red stone. That's mean the basement and also the pond. And you can see that Frédéric Chopin is sitting under a tree. It is a weeping willow, very common tree in this area where Warsaw is. And Frédéric Chopin is looking for the inspiration. That means listening to the music, which is played by the movement of the trees because of the wind. And later, having this inspiration, he can start to compose or play. The most important artists were there. And he spent the second part of his life there in Paris. He died at the age of 39 of tuberculosis. It was in 1840 and 49, sorry. And he is buried in the cemetery of Père Lachaise there in Paris. He wanted to be buried here in the Polish grounds, but the Russians, they didn't allow to bring his body here, so that's why he was buried in Paris. Church. Entering to the church, you will not see the heart, but only a plaque saying that here is the heart of Frédéric Chopin. During the Second World War, this jar was took away from Warsaw.
Front, there are two bas reliefs, just like in ancient Greek or Roman temples, in old churches that we visit all around the world. But of course here we don't have the figures of Greek gods or heroes, but we have the heroes of the communist system, of the socialism system. So basically you have a miner, you have a worker, there will be a farmer as well in some other spots. So also very interesting, this mixture of this design that resembles the ancient architecture but already communist symbols. And just for fun, a couple of months ago when I visited her, we were measuring my mother's room where she lived when she was a teenager, and when I stretched my arms with my fingertips, I touched both of the walls. So this is more like a walking wardrobe, and even a single bed had to be put away for the daytime because she wouldn't be able to move around. And of course people realized that the spaces are small, but on the other hand they were happy to have a place to live. So of course nowadays the more money you have, the bigger space you can buy. A building that looks a little bit like a birthday cake. It was again built in the late 40s, early 50s, so the same time as the Constitution Square. I believe it was the highest building, but now the building in the background has a higher antenna, so those who don't like the building are finally happy. Yeah, Palace of Culture and Science is finally not the highest building in the city, but not the city hall, the old city hall that we can see to the right. It was reconstructed only around 30 years ago. So as you can see, the reconstruction, rebuilding of Warsaw still is like a little bit of work in progress. So to the side, as soon as we turn, this is the current city hall and also the seat of the authorities of the district. Poland is divided into 16 districts. We are now in Mazovia Voivodeship. This is how they are called, the districts. So this is the seat of the district authorities and also the current city hall. What is quite interesting is that in Poland, in the biggest cities, we don't have mayors, we have presidents. So actually in Warsaw we have two presidents residing. This is the president of the Republic of Poland and the president of the city of Warsaw.